Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. On the menu today, I'm going to make a cashew cake. And you know why? Because I've never had a cashew cake. I've had walnut cakes and almond cakes and pecan cakes and peanut butter cakes, but I have yet to have a cashew cake. And so, it must be done. This cake is not like one of these two-layer cakes or anything like that. In fact, I'm inspired by the cakes that I've had in France and Italy and Portugal, where they're one-layer nut cakes. And so that's the basis that I'm going to use for this cashew cake. So in my food processor, I'm going to put a stick of softened butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 egg, teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 2 tablespoons of Kahlua. Now we just blend this all together. Give the bowl a scrape. Now we're going to put together our dry ingredients. This is 1 cup of cashews that I had in the food processor earlier. I ground them up, but I still left a little bit of substance to them because I want to get that little bit of a crunch in there. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of dark chocolate, 6 tablespoons of flour, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So we blend the dry ingredients. Now I'm going to add my wet ingredients. And combine that. I'm so excited about this. I can smell the cashews. By the way, those are salted cashews, because there's nothing like a little chocolate and some nuts and some salt. Here we go. So I'm going to put it in this 10-inch pie plate that I buttered and floured. Spread it around there evenly. That looks good. And I'm going to pop it in a 350-degree oven for about 20-25 minutes. And while that's baking, I'm going to put together a really simple Kahlua icing. This is 1.5 tablespoons of softened butter. This is 1 cup of confectioner's sugar. You don't need to sift it. I'm going to blend that a little bit. Then I'm going to add some more Kahlua. Let's try 2 tablespoons. I think that looks just about perfect. And now we just wait for the cake. Okay. This was actually more like 25 minutes. But see, it's all set, it's perfect. I'm going to let that cool down slightly. Okay, now I'm going to put it on a pretty plate. Then put this Kahlua frosting. That's so good. All over the top. Spread it around. Then I'm just going to take some whole cashews, sprinkle them all over the top. And by the way, cashews are very interesting. They originated in Brazil, kind of like the Brazil nut. And the reason you never see them in the shell is because they're toxic. There's a hard shell around a cashew. Right underneath that hard shell is this resin that if you touched it would burn your fingers or burn your lips. And so you never see them raw. When you see raw cashews in the store, they have been treated with heat so they could get rid of that toxin, that bad stuff. And that's the story with cashews. And by the way, they're very nutritious. My first cashew cake. I love this. The salty cashews, the dark chocolate, the Kahlua icing. It's quite good. In fact, I believe that I am now going to be making this again and again and again and again and again and again and again.